humiliation ritual is gonna start now. Oh, right. Okay. So while I'm waiting for anybody to come, I'm gonna say hello if anybody is watching this stream later by any chance. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day is going well. Oh, hi. So quickly somebody came. Hello. Hi. Void I Strictly. I hope I read it correctly. Hello. I want you to see my hat. My wonderful hat. I made it myself. Thank you so much. Void said, I love your art. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, I'm here today for my weekly yap session. Weekly called when desensitizing ritual, when I'm just trying to feel more comfortable in front of my camera. Yeah, I wanted to show you my hat. I crocheted it myself. Look at it. I wanted a bunny hat ever since I watched, what's it called? Bob's Burgers. And you got this. I sure fucking hope so. Yeah, I watched Bob's Burgers and I was like, yeah, I want a bunny hat for myself. But I didn't want to buy it, and I don't think you can find anything online in those fucking online shops. And I don't really want to buy a lot of stuff. I need to curse less. I don't really want to buy stuff, so I decided to crochet. And I'm very happy with how it turned out. Look at it. I don't think I can, the head low key looks cool. Thank you so much. Low key? What do you mean low key? I think it's high key looks cute and cool. Look at my ears. They're fucking huge. But I think that this hat is just for for the aesthetics only, because it's not going to be very warm in the winter, because look at my ears. They're completely out. That's frostbite waiting to happen. Anybody watched anything lately? I did. What did I watch last week? I did watch the new episode of Euphoria because, of course, hi then. Thank you. I did watch it because it started when I was a teenager, and of course I got, as everybody else, I got deeply attached to that show, and so I am gonna watch it till the end, but I don't think it's gonna be really good. I don't really like it already. I don't know what I expected. I look up to you. Thank you. So go paint. Go do something artistic today. What else? I'm waiting for the final episode of Good Omens. I'm kind of scared, and I kind of don't really want to even watch it in a way. Yeah, I'm drawing right now. Good job. What are you drawing? Maybe the next stream I should do a painting stream. I think I can do it. I think it can be done. Maybe I am. I am gonna do it. So what? I'm waiting for the Good Omens episode, but I am scared because there's a lot of things that has to happen, and they only have 90 minutes. And please work. Please work. I'm begging you, please work. Okay, I think I'm back. Like, I'm drawing what says I'm drawing a random person with the same color for a video. Are you uploading YouTube videos? That's fun. Or maybe just for a video. I want to do I really want to do more like lengthy, not lengthy, just long format videos, but I cannot for the life of me figure out what I want to do. Same color scheme, yes. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. What else did I watch? I really want to watch. Oh no, I'm drawing to improve. Isn't that like the best thing to do with your time? I also, yeah, I wanted to say, I started because I was quite uninspired lately. I decided to also do some practice rounds, just, to paint mindlessly, to like copy what I see on the page and just, focus more on shapes rather than concepts or like composition. And so, yeah, I've been following this book. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called Hi Mint. I think it's called Figure Drawing for All It's Worth. I did post like quite a lengthy post on my community posts tab. What's it called? Page. Yeah. Anytime I want Red Berry for Life said hi. Hi Red Berry. Every time I want to post like a text post on my posts, I don't know how to call it in any other way. Every time I want to post there, all of my posts, like text posts, are this huge. It's like a curtain of words, words, words. That's a lot. And I always like, oh, I'm just gonna write a tiny little post. And every time I start, it turns out to be like this. Also, I use double space for everything. And so, yeah, I did start following this book, Figure Drawing for All It's Worth. I think it's called that by, is his first name Andrew Loomis? I think so. So what I do is I open random number generator, any tab, anything, and I put random number and it gives me the number for the page. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna paint anything that's on that page. And on the second day of me trying to do that, I usually pick 3 pages. And on the second day, I got my 3 numbers, and 2 out of 3 were about like reading material. And I was like, oh no, I gotta read. Because I was in a mood for drawing, and when you're like in a mood for action and then somebody tells you, oh, you gotta read 5 pages of material, I'm like, oh no. So well, it 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 aged like milk in some parts and it's okay in others, but I just use my critical thinking skills and just read it, judge it with my moral code and go on with my life. But yeah, but there's some good parts and bad parts, just like any other book from the past. What do you like the most about drawing? What do I like most? I don't know. I do like the process of just sitting there painting. I do like my colors. I like picking colors, even though maybe I'm not always the best with with value. So I am working to improve that. And so, oh, I love it when my line is good with like thickness, and sometimes you have good painting days, sometimes you have bad painting days, and on good days you just do this one continuous line, and it's so fluid, and it has its weight, it has its like wonderful shape. And when days like this come, when it's like really good, what is Q&A sticker? Sorry, my phone just said, do you want to add a Q&A sticker? Maybe, I don't know, I've never tried it. Okay, Okay, it disappeared. Fine, who cares? I wanted to do it, but it disappeared. It's fine. And so yeah, sometimes on a very bad painting day when just nothing works, all the colors are muddy, nothing goes with anything, composition is ruined, and you just hate the whole world. And then you think, okay, colors don't work, maybe lines will work today. And then you put a line and it just sucks. And then maybe that's the point of me like, okay, maybe I should maybe I should start over, or maybe I just should not do it today. Maybe I should just relax and not do anything. But the favorite part, well, I do love the whole process, to be honest. I do also love when you get the feeling that the work is done or almost done. So sometimes I paint, and usually one painting takes me to 1 to 3 hours. 1 to 3, but I don't really do more than 3 hours, to be honest. And so sometimes when I paint, and then I can physically, like, I can emotionally feel that the painting is almost done, that it's just like 3 more dots or like a little bit more texture and I'm gonna be done. And this feeling in my brain when it's like, the end is near. The end. Oh, sorry. What did I show? I showed my box for my microphone. I should find something to steam that is not gonna be in the shot. And so, yeah, this feeling when I'm like this close to being done, I love that feeling, even though I do enjoy the whole process. Okay. Mint asks, is your favorite color red? What? When? Yeah. You use it a whole lot in your drawings. Yes, it absolutely is. It's the color of blood, it's the color of passion, it's just the color of action, it feels like. Because, and also, because I love red, my whole wardrobe now consists of black, white, and red. I'm of very punkish colors. But I don't know, I do love red a lot. But no, I love all the colors. Of course, I do love all the colors. I love my pinks. I love my pinks. I did have a thought. However, maybe I should crochet this hat in red. Should I buy red yarn for this? Also, I want to talk about how fucking, excuse my language, but how fucking difficult was to crochet with this fluffy yarn. Do you see? It's fluff all the way. It was really difficult to start because I thought, okay, it's gonna be a really easy project to do. I'm just gonna crochet it in one day, and I'm gonna move on with my life. And then I bought it, I got it, and I went home. I sat there, my hook in one hand, my yarn in another, and I'm sitting there and like, oh no, oh no, this was a huge mistake because I can't see anything. I can't see nothing that I'm doing with my hands and my fingers. I'm just literally, I tried to do it a couple of times and I'm like, oh no, I bought so much yarn. I've spent so much money on this yarn. For what? I can't even start with this hat. And because it's so fluffy, if you do it a lot, it's gonna be, you're gonna see that how it loses its fluffiness and first I'm like, oh no, I'm ruining yarn. It was really difficult to start, but by the end, the secret to this yarn is that you gotta like really do the whole thing with touch, because otherwise you can't see anything, so you gotta be touching. And so yeah, if you crochet, and you probably don't, none of all four of you probably don't. But yeah, it was really difficult, but by the end I was professional. Oh, you crochet yourself? So cool. Yes, I did. I'm also working on a cardigan, which I've been working for like half a year now. Probably. It's good that you crochet. It's a good skill. I want to learn it too, but I don't have the materials for it. Yeah, yeah. I know some people buy like thrift sweaters that are made from good yarn, and they unravel them and then they crochet from that yarn because it's cheaper. But it is a little bit, not a little bit, it is a lot more work. But it is, if you love reuse, recycle, it is a good thing to do. I absolutely love pink and bright colors, but lately I've noticed that my wardrobe is consistent of black a lot. I have no idea how it happened. Same, absolutely. I feel you. Absolutely. Because, but also I do have an explanation for myself. My thing is that I have a day job now. I have a human adult job that I hate. But I don't have a uniform and I don't have to wear this, business casual outfits. I don't have to do the colors, the ties, the suits. I don't have to do any of that. No like special shoes because it's quite. I'm working in a department when where I'm allowed to be quite casual, but because I have to be casual, I am wearing black pants and this t-shirt, by the way. I didn't change out of it. And so I do just wear black t-shirt, black pants every fucking day. And also black shoes. And the only thing that's colorful is my socks because I bought colorful socks quite a long time before. And so yeah, now I have everything black. And also I dyed my hair black, but because I I just wanted to be a little bit more emo. Please show it when you finally make it. What did we talk about? I completely forgot. Sorry. I've tried to learn how to crochet a few times, but I suck at it. It was really hard for me in the beginning too. I'm not gonna lie, but now it's like the easiest thing in the world. The sweater. Yes, I will. Of course I will. Who do you think I am? Of course, I'm gonna show everything on YouTube. Well, almost. Maybe. Can I tag you when I'm done with my drawing? Of course, 1000%. I would love to see that. I love when people. Honestly, the best thing about YouTube for me is when I go to my laptop, I open. If you do YouTube, you know that there is such thing as a community or like mentions. If somebody mentioned me in a video, and sometimes I go there and I see that people like tagged me in their videos, and I'm like, I love it so much because it's like somebody got inspired by one of my drawings and they tagged me on their page, and I'm like, yes. I just adore it. I love it so much. So yes, I also well, it's not very recent, but some time ago I got tagged on Pinterest. I was like, what? And now, and because like somebody posted a drawing or a painting where a person got inspired and like painted and tagged me on Pinterest. Absolutely saved it to a separate Pinterest board. Now now I have a Pinterest board with literally one pin because somebody tagged me. I absolutely love it. What's your natural hair fuck? What's your natural hair color? Dirty blonde, I don't know. Something close to this. What? Okay, Q&A sticker, try it. I'm gonna try it. What? No, I don't want to try it. Okay. Sorry. It's me who has to ask you a question, but I don't know what to ask you. Cool, mine is back. Uh, I cut my hair short and I decided to color it black because then when I grow it out, I'm gonna have like the ends of my color black, this, and I'm gonna dye the other part something corporate friendly. For I dyed my hair pink and nobody said nothing at my job because people don't really even see me when I'm there. There some days I can go with my day with nobody from my job seeing me, so maybe that's why they were okay with that. It's like taking a picture someone drew for you and pinning it right in the middle of the wall. Absolutely. If I could, I would print out all of them and just stick them to my walls. But I'm renting this place, and if I damage the wallpaper, I'm gonna be sad. They're gonna be sad. I'm gonna be sad. No, nobody is gonna be happy. Yeah. Also, well, it's not. I want to tell something, but it's not that I want you to do it. I just want to say it out loud. I got like tagged in YouTube posts, like in shorts, videos, and stuff on Pinterest, and now my goal is to be tagged on Instagram. This hasn't happened yet, but I'm kind of like, okay, I got YouTube, I got Pinterest. I'm waiting for it. For my turn to be tagged on Instagram. But I guess people only do it with fan arts, and I haven't got any fan arts. One day, maybe. One day. Yeah. People draw like gifts for me, which is like insane thing to have. People do, and people like gift me, but that's crazy. Oh, I don't have Instagram, so I can't really do it. I'm telling you, you don't have to. I'm just saying out loud that one day, I. It's not that if I'm gonna send this kind of affirmation to the world that one day when it happened, I'm gonna be very happy. I would like to though, but you promised to post it on YouTube. I'm gonna be waiting. I'm gonna be like, yeah. I'm so happy with this hat. You don't you don't know. Have you ever thought about doing a drawing your style challenge? You draw an image and your followers draw it in their own style, tagging you in their posts. Hi, Spoonchick. Um, yes, but yes, but um, let me think. The thing about my posts is that I don't really post like original characters that much. I don't really do that, and most of my works are quite like abstract-ish, expressionistic-ish, and so it's quite, you know, inconsistent, and so asking people to recreate or copy an expressionist painting is kind of weird. I don't think people would want to do it. Are you on Tumblr? I really want to be. I am right now thinking if I want to have a blog. I've never been there, even when I was a teenager. I've never been active, or like I've never had a Tumblr account before. And then when like 3 years ago, I tried to start a Tumblr, but kind of got confused, and so I am thinking of seriously like starting it because I hear that people are quite active on it. Because I have a blog there and I definitely would like to draw you, and I'd probably post it there and tag you, and it'd be a +1 in your achievements on tagged socials. Well, you're kind of very close to convincing me to do it. I really want to, but it last time, like 3 years ago when I tried, it was a little bit confusing for me, because I'm like, okay, that's the main page. I know that you can like customize your page quite a lot. I think it's my favorite social. It's so chill there, at least for me. Yeah, maybe. There was a couple of stories from people I follow some people on the internet, and I heard a couple of stories when Tumblr users took their art and like put it in the AI and like made AI art from it. So it's like not really good, but I guess it depends on the kind of people you're gonna attract, and depends on your following. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe. Okay. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna make an account and I'm gonna post things, and I'm gonna post the link on my YouTube community wall posts, whatever it's called, and we're gonna see if I like it there. Because also, do you know the what's it called? Yippee! What's it called? Blue Sky, the new Twitter. Everybody started posting about it, and I was like, okay, I'm with the youth. I'm gonna try it for myself. And I went there and I hated it. And because people were like, oh, there's no politics there, it's just cats and like sunshine and rainbows and pictures of the moon from NASA, and everybody's going there and everybody was saying that it's so positive and it's so wonderful there. And I went there and it was wild. Like, it was horrible, because the first thing that it started showing me was like videos of war actions all over the world, and I'm like, oh no, now my anxiety is horrible and I can't function like for the whole day. And I know that like I do use my privilege of not looking at the news. I do very actively, because I can't function when I look at the news, because my mental health can't really handle it. And so I do, like, I am privileged that I don't have to look at the news all the time. And so, but I went there and like it started showing me all the Trump news, and I'm like, I didn't ask for it. When you asked me what I want to see, I tagged cats and art, and all you're showing me is AI art. Football? I don't fucking care about football. Have you seen me? I'm like the most removed from football or soccer or whatever you call it. And it started showing me like the videos of houses that were bombed, and I was like, oh, no, I hate it here. Somebody help me. And going in, I know that you probably can block some words or some pictures in the settings, but I thought about it. I went to the settings and I sat there and I thought, it's so much work to do filters on an app that's just want to steal my attention. I'm not doing that. And I decided to just delete it. And I think I also deleted my account there. So yeah, I can't do that. I literally used it only once to look at what Toby Fox or his fan account, I forgot, I don't know who that is, by the way, posted, and I didn't knew it was that wild. Well, there probably are a lot of positive moments, and people love it for a reason, and maybe there is some sort of algorithm that worked for them, and I don't know, I really don't know, but not for me. And also there probably is gonna be some new social media app. I feel it's coming. Hello, you look so cool, said Pleep. Thank you, Pleep. I don't know, maybe it's Pleep, but I'm gonna go with Pleep. I feel like a new social media app is coming. I don't know. It's like I can see the future. No, I can't really. But I feel like it is. Pleep sounds adorable. I know. And so maybe you're gonna see me there. Because, TikTok is running itself into the ground. Twitter is quite a negative place to be. Instagram is full of AI. And so YouTube is so full of advertisement. It's insane. So much just advertisement. I mean, I understand you perfectly. I also aren't in a mental capacity for everyday news consumption right now. It honestly makes me sad because I want a peaceful existence. I know. I know. And I wish I could just open the news, get familiar with the world, and like, okay, this happens, and this. But now, if you open fucking news, it's not good. You can't just open. I really don't know how people do it when they just open their preferable news website. They read all the articles that happened that day, and they close it and they move on with their day. I don't know how people manage that, quite honestly. I know there is a challenge related to the color palette. People should draw pictures in the same color palette as you. A challenge lover has awakened in me. That is a good idea. I'm gonna think about it. Yeah, I'm gonna think about it. That's quite a good, because people do recognize my favorite colors, which are like blood, like this crimson red, light blue, and I would say white. Like, and maybe, everything if it's not warm green or brown. So yeah. But I gotta think of like, what's the purpose of a challenge? What can people win from me? Maybe like a repost of their art on my main page on Instagram. But I don't have that many followers, so I have like 700 on Instagram. That's like tiny. I'm not fun. I wish people would do things just for fun. Yeah, maybe. Hey, what's up? HP fangirl. Hi, ZHENIA, I got another stream. Yay! Maybe a little sketch from you? For what? For challenge? Or just in general? That's a good idea. I'm gonna think about it. Yeah. I maybe I can combine my challenge with like practicing figure drawing and color palette. So I will give you 3. So you do like art? What kind? Wait, I'm sorry. This question feels like when you wear a band T-shirt and the person comes up to you and like, so you do like insert group name. Name 3 songs. I'm like, what the fuck? I do like art. What kind? Abstract. I do love abstract. I don't really like hyper realism, but I do respect it because it takes a long freaking time. Name 5 songs. I do respect it. I also rediscovered a very wonderful website that I'm gonna share in my posts. It is an archive of a lot of artists' work, and I do plan. There's a lot. There's like 100 to 200 people uploaded their works there. Like the artists from modern era, from like last century, and their abstract films and not so abstract films. Just like there's so much, and I want to watch them all. I really am planning to watching them all because I feel like it's gonna enrich my soul in so many ways. And so I'm gonna name 5 art apps, at least artists, not apps. 5 art apps. Do I know 5 archetypes? I know My Rebel. I know Krita. Krita is free and wonderful, by the way. You can do animations there if you didn't know. Sai, Paint Tool Sai. My goat. What else? Where do people paint? Clip Studio. And what else? I don't know. MS Paint. That's 5 for you. Photoshop. But Adobe sucks. They like use your work for AI probably. No, they. Yeah, I think they did tell that they're gonna use your work for some training. I remember some scandal like that. Paint, MS Paint, yes, 100%. So yeah, maybe I can combine figure drawing practice with the color palette and do this kind of challenge, and then I'm gonna repost your work on my main page. I am a little bit scared that nobody's gonna participate. That would be a little bit embarrassing when you start a challenge and nobody does nothing. Help! I've started typing. I've used Krita for a long time before. And almost type I've sued Krita. That would be a hella kind of story. I sued Krita. Okay, so what? Those who want to will do it. Yeah. Yeah. Why not? I see. We came up with a very interesting idea. And I can do like the first one to like set an example of what kind of. I would love to see like anything creative on that take. Yeah, maybe. I volunteer alone. Did you paint the wall behind you? It's hella cool. It's not the wall. It's it. I did paint it, but it is not wall. It's like a huge piece of cloth, which I painted because I wanted to have a universal background for my videos. And there's some flow. It's cloth, yeah, of course. It's like those backgrounds, but people usually do the paper, but I don't like the paper. And this one I can move to another apartment with it without damaging it because paper would get damaged easily. Oh yeah, it's hella cool. I also wanted to say that. Thank you so much. I usually stream on my bed with my bed is right there with my paintings behind me, but today I wanted to have this cool background. I forgot to mention this in Discord server. By the way, I have a Discord server for anybody who is watching this. But I've gotten to do a unit on your art. Honestly, when you said I got to do a unit, I thought you mean fake hair. Fake hair unit. What unit? I live in a condo, if you know, you know. The Discord server, but I've gotten on your art and stuff, my art and what? Sorry, I can't read. I forgot to mention this in the Discord server. Unit on your art and stuff. For my art in school. I'm pretty sure I asked about it once a few streams ago, so I figured to say. That's a hella sentence to read without much punctuation, but I got you. I love it, and I want you to send it to me. Random question, what are your favorite chips flavor? You know, you mean like those potato chips? Paprika is quite nice. I like anything sour. I got to go, sorry. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, Void. Bye-bye, Void. What else? But I do love to buy those, you know, weird flavors because sometimes they sell them with this weird cheese flavor with honey, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take it. With pickle flavor shits. No, chips. Pickle flavor shits. Love them. Yummy. No, pickle flavor chips. What else? I remember I bought some champagne flavored chips, which were disgusting. Oh goodness, sorry, I'll send you the art when I'm able to, but I mean, I got to pick out some of my favorite pieces of yours and to study for the school. Oh, now see that I can understand. Thank you, Valeria. Oh, that's so. By void. Now I'm gonna have to be patient enough to wait for you to send me them. I just said it to Valeria. HP fangirl, are you into any shows or dramas these days? Last thing I watched was the show called Hacks, HACKS. It was fine. It was entertaining, but it wasn't like spectacular. It was fine to put on the background. I tried to rewatch My Hero Academia, but I just couldn't. It's insufferable. It's anime, and it's freaking I was sitting in my comfortable stool, and I was like, My Hero Academia. I think I used to love that show. I kind of want to rewatch it. Maybe it's much better than I remember it to be. And I just can't. I managed to go through like four. It. Let me finish, and I'm gonna answer your question. I managed to go through 4 seasons, but the anime itself was. It was annoying. That's the thing. You don't like anime? I do enjoy some of it, but My Hero Academia was insufferable. It's just I just couldn't. Some parts were really good, but some parts I managed to rewatched like 4 seasons, and I was like, no, I can't do it. Sorry. So yeah, it's not that I hate all anime. I just don't like this one. Okay, let me answer. Are you into any shows or dramas these days? What else did I watch? I watched the musical Merrily We're All Alone. It was fine. With Jonathan Groth and 2 other actors I don't remember. I want to watch the movie called The Drama with Zendaya, and I'm saying this as a joke. You can't really find it anywhere on the internet yet, so I'm waiting. But it's a joke for legal reasons. I should be able to get a photo of it on Monday, but I have a progress photo that I might be able to find. It's not the finished piece, of course, but it's botched. But it was really fun to do. I am waiting. I feel like girl. Hi, Zhenya. I loved your art for so long. What has inspired you to create your artwork? Just life, you know. There's not much to say to that question. People ask me that a lot, and I never really know how to answer it because, you know, you live and you get inspired. I look outside, I look at the trees, I see fun shapes everywhere, and sometimes I'm just bored and I paint, or sometimes I feel a little bit sad and I paint. So but lately, inspirations. What is inspiration? What drives me to create? I don't know. What makes me want to create things? Okay, I know one. It's the game called Poco. It really inspired me to. I really loved it. I loved it so much. It's the game about a little clown. I did do a huge post about it on my YouTube page, and truly wonderful, beautiful game. The music was so good. It made me want to do music. That is an inspiration. But yeah, that's the piece of media that inspired me as of late. I would suggest you to look at Doro Hedoro, particularly manga, but it has an anime adaptation too. The art style there is so cool. I will. Oh yeah, the drama has been getting a lot of rave reviews. I see a lot of reviews on social media, and I want to watch it, but for legal reasons. It's a joke. I can't pirate it yet. But I'm lying to you, of course, right now. I've sent the progress photo to the art channel on Discord. Right after I finish this stream, I'm gonna check it out. The answer is like so deep life. But what else? It is. Sometimes I just see others' art on the internet and like, yeah, I wish I could do the same. But I I haven't been very inspired lately, so that's why I've been just practicing lately. I've been just opening my book, screenshotting the pages, repeating the pages, and then just going along with the composition. Here I am who started to draw because of anime. Oh, that's valid. That's good enough. Even though I don't draw in anime style now, I used to be inspired by Adventure Time. I also wanted to do a silly character that would represent me. So that's valid. You have to be one of my all-time favorite artists. Thank you so much. And your music taste is awesome. What's your favorite song right now? You ask a very hard questions, messenger. Messer gets better. Messer gets better. Yeah, I think I'm reading it right. You ask crazy questions. Let me think. What's my favorite? Foundations of Decay by My Chemical Romance. It's wonderful. I love it so much. Literally every time. Can you say "oh no"? And I also kind of just did, but I'm not gonna. I love MCR so much, God. I do too. No, what? Yeah, exactly. Maria, cheers. Are you okay? Are you going through something? Are you all right? Somebody is in a really good mood. What is in your profile picture? I can say this. I got flattered. What's going on? Killjoys make some noise. Are you okay, girl? Escape the face pretty. What I got so many. What is going on? I just got so many blocked messages in the chat, and I can't go through them alone. Alright, Charles, is everything okay? I guess not. Damn, girl. I love your dedication. Honestly, I wish I was dedicated to anything like this, but I'm just not. Are you breathing, my friend? Can I block this person? Okay, sorry, guys. Hide user on this channel. Puts in timeout for 21 hours. Did it work? She's going through something. 1000%. I think I put them in the timeout. I'm sorry it took so long, but they're not even blinking. Get out! Yeah, I just did. Sorry it took so long. I forgot that I can do it. And also, I didn't know that they're gonna do that whole thing. I do want to get some mods, but I don't really know how it works. So I want to have somebody who can help me with that stuff. It's my fifth stream in my life, so please allow me, give me some grace. I'm trying my best. Block arches, please. They still spam then. Yeah, not anymore, baby. As a person with in my username, I judge them with Mao. Well, it's at least it. I'm so glad I caught one of your streams. I'm glad you're here. What time is it? Okay. What? I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I've been streaming for 50 minutes already. Damn. Also, can I just mention how gorgeous your eye makeup is, along with the new head. Thank you so much. I wanted to do something more interesting, but I just didn't have time, really. Okay, I'm gonna be finishing up pretty soon. So if you have any questions, it's the prime time to ask them now. Because in like 4 minutes, I'm gonna be saying my goodbyes. Let me adjust my head. We are lucky that that person was just one person, because like a couple of streams ago, there was a lot of people. Spoonchick asks, do you wear wigs? No, I do not. Will you wear wigs? I don't really remember what he says in that clip. When, well, will you wear wigs? Maybe. When will you wear wigs? And then he just screams with joy, which is also called laughter. Have you worn wigs? What inspires your art? It's gonna be the new will you wear wigs, isn't it? I blinked where did wigs came from. What inspires my art? I don't know. Screams which is also good. What inspires? Well, sometimes I don't know. I just, the simplest answer to that is that I can't really do anything else with my life. I feel like that's the only thing that's worthwhile and that I really want to do. Like when I'm bored, I paint. When I'm sad, I paint. When I'm happy, I want to paint. When I'm really drunk, I'm like, should I paint? And so that's the only thing I really can do. And I believe I can do quite well. So that's why I do it. If I could do handstands very well, I would do them all the time. If I could, I don't know, do parkour very well, I would do it all the time. And I can paint quite well, and I do it all the time. So I don't know. What's your favorite software for creating art, and do you use any specific brushes? I do it Rebel 5. Thank you, Valeria. I love you. You're really like lifesaver. And I got a new favorite brush. It's just, this regular circular brush that you can find on any program. And I just use it at 30% opacity. I used it heavily in the last painting, which you can find on Shorts. I used it like heavily, and I loved doing that. And I think the next several paintings, I'm gonna use just that brush, because it's just wonderful. It creates so much depth, and I can no blending, just circle brush, no blend. Love it. Except for the drunk part. Well, I live with a person that doesn't drink, and so I don't drink because I don't want to get drunk alone, and because I haven't. When was the last thing I drank anything? Alcohol. The New Year's, I think. So yeah, it's kind of when you don't really have anyone to enable you, you don't really do that, and I'm not much of a drinker these days. Responsibility, guys. I asked that because your style is very unique and I'm having hard time making my art unique to the same level, if you know what I mean. Okay, I know what you mean. I would, like, the easiest, I would encourage you to look into neo-expressionist painters, because I feel like I'm in the same ballpark. Like, the most famous one of what I mean is Basquiat, which is like a lot of copycats, but try to find the real paintings. Because I feel like I got inspired from him very much. Because I find that approach to paint, his approach to painting, very, very relatable to me. I do the same thing, because what he did is he went to a lot of museums. He like looked around a lot, and for example, he liked some sort of shape. He copied that shape to the painting. He liked like this and that. He looked at a lot of stuff, and he put them on the canvas. He put those shapes on the canvas. I did like the thing a lot, and like you can use a lot of language. You can just write stuff on your painting. What I do is at the beginning, is you can see in a lot of my shirts, I just take some brushes and I put a lot of different shapes, colors, and everything on the canvas. And then I do love portraits. See, it stems from everything I love. I put a lot of love in my art. And so, what do you love to paint? Do you love just painting hands? If you do, paint a hand there. If you like painting, I don't know, toes, if you like painting boobs, just paint them there. I don't care. And then you put that on the canvas. And then you think, okay, maybe this part of the canvas feels a little bit empty. Do you love squiggles? Do you love typewriter font? I don't know. Do you love collages? Cut something out, put it on a canvas. Okay, now composition changed. Is this heavy on this side, then on this side, and you kind of want to balance it out a little bit? Okay, let's put something here. Then you think, what else do I like? I like the imagery of stars. You put a little bit of stars there. What else? For example, you read some kind of book lately, and it mentioned chairs a lot, and you really like the imagery of chairs, and you put a chair right in the middle. See, it's just everything you love or recently experienced can be put in art. That's how I do it anyway. And so, for example, I crocheted recently. I might put something I crocheted recently in my painting. I do sports. If I like, I dance, for example, I personally, and I love dancing. I fucking love dancing. I love ballet. I love dancing ballet. I know you wouldn't say that about me from my first impression, but I do love classical dance. And I do this on a regular basis. So sometimes I can, like, for example, if you love pirouettes, if you love like doing spins, and you can capture that. And so step by step, you put it all on the canvas and you put it in the colors you like. If you feel like it getting a little bit muddy, you paint it over because it gets overcrowded. And that's how you, brick by brick, you can build your painting. Well, that's how I do it, and that's how I encourage people do it. For example, for practice, if you want to like if you want to distract yourself, just put everything you love in one painting, and don't be afraid to overlap. Don't be afraid to be imperfect. Just you know, in a metaphorical sense, vomit it all on the canvas. Just make it so maximalist that your eyes hurt. Maybe, or maybe don't. Okay, you you've typed quite a lot, so let me scroll a little bit in the comments. The way you shifted inside reminded me of being sat down for a rather serious conversation. Well, I said a lot. I wanted to end the stream like 5 minutes ago. My psychiatrist said that I can drink a lot because of my pills. Then fucking don't. So I only sometimes can have a bit of my dad's homemade beer. That's a flex. Making beer at home, I think it's like very difficult, and it probably is. Oh yes, I'm bragging a bit, sorry, but he's so proud of his beer. Say hi to your dad if you want from me. It's not a request, by the way, just a joke. I love hands, I love faces, I love lines, also interesting rendering styles, and I love green, red, and black. I also write poetry. I also like another. See, you can just put your poetry on the canvas. You can put your favorite like line shapes on top of it. You can put a portrait on top of it. You can just do so much things and just enjoy the process. That's the whole thing I ask of you, is that if you put something you don't like it, don't stress that, oh, I don't like it, what do I do next? Slap white paint on top of it if you hate it and move on, and put something else you like, and slap if you don't like it, cover it the fuck up, move on. It's I know it seems hard, but it's not that hard. I feel like I just process almost everything I feel and see in art form because I'm not good with my words. The most relatable thing that you said, there is answer to the question about inspiration. There is. One of the reasons I don't like realism. Yeah, I don't really like it too. Though I do have a lot of respect to the artists that spend so much time and attention to do it, because I could never, and I would never. I hate doing that. I can do like realism, but I really don't like it. It takes so much time and it's so tedious and it's boring, and I don't have my enough of like, I don't really care enough to do that, so I would not want to do that. And so yeah, but you know, people who do realism like well with the high concepts, I do love those. When you have like a very clear idea in your head and you like have genius metaphor and you put it down on your canvas, fucking yummy. Okay, I think I gave you a wonderful speech by the end of the stream, which I didn't know that I had in me. And now I'm gonna say my goodbyes. My college requires me to draw realism right now, so I have to push through it. Yeah, I know, but school is school for a reason. ZHENIA for president? No, no. I would not survive presidency with my mental state. I know it. Just give us good presidents for everybody. Just not me, maybe. Oh, sorry, I pushed you. ZHENIA for president? Yes, no. I don't want it. It's too much work. Okay, I'm gonna say my guys now. And also, presidency is probably a lot of paperwork, and I hate paperwork. I need to draw that as a poster now. We want for president, and then and me in the picture sitting like, no, please, ZHENIA for ZHENIA. Yeah, that's how existential crisis starts, when you like, let ZHENIA be ZHENIA. Who am I? Who am I? Okay, give me a pause for a... Here's your pose. No. Have a great day. Your advice was the most helpful. Thank you. No, what did I say? Okay. Now let me remember, what do I have? I have Boosty. This is a platform where you can support creators. Do with that whatever you want, if you want or can. I have Discord server. I have Instagram page. And I have my YouTube. And you can do with that list whatever you want. If you want to, you can support me. If you don't, well, what can I say? Nothing. Yeah. So I want you to have the very best day of your life. Now it's up to you to have a very good day. I want you to go be creative. I want you to go paint. If you haven't painted in a while, today's the day you break that curse. Go do something. Go be creative. Have a great day. You too. Have a great day, Zhenya. Don't forget to check the art server. I go to my Discord every day. So there is no chance for me missing it. You're so fun. Thank you for being here, Mint. You texted a lot and I appreciate it because sitting here in silence would be hard. But you all came to my comment section and texted and chatted with me and I appreciate it so much you can't even imagine. I love getting to join on the stream so much, even if I did unfortunately get here half through. It's okay. Better late than never. So yeah, thank you, Mint. Thank you, Valeria. Thank you, Messer Gets Better. Thank you, me, that one. Yeah. Thank you, Spoonchick. Thank you for everybody for being here. I love you all. If it's night for you, then you will have to have a good day tomorrow. I'm not making rules. You will have to. I'm cursing you for having a good day tomorrow. That's a curse. You can't do nothing else than have a very good day. Drink some water, go for a walk, enjoy the weather, even if it's really shitty weather. But like you now have to. I'm not making the rules. See? Unfortunately, it's not up to me now. It's up to you. So yeah. Yeah, that's it. Oh no. Goodbye. 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 I'm gonna do like 10 more goodbyes and I'm gonna go goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye bye. Goodbye, that's 4. Goodbye, that's 5. Goodbye, that's 6. Goodbye, 7. Goodbye, 8. Goodbye, number 9. Goodbye, number 10. Okay, last time. My hat, my hat, my hat, my wonderful hat. Oh, what just happened with the light? Okay. Okay. That's enough. Okay, bye.